Hello everybody and a very warm welcome to Crafters TV. How are you? It's Friday! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Yes, the weekend is within touching distance. It's only been a 4-day week as well, hasn't it? It's felt long. But here we are. Friday is upon us and we've got a stellar day lined up for you. Tonight, of course, live at 5 is Friday Night Live, so we always look forward to that. Some fun, some games, some demos, some prizes, bonus points to be awarded. If you sent in any pictures this week, make sure you tune in because I believe we've had a bumper crop of pictures sent in for Friday Night Faves. If yours features, you can claim your bonus points. And it's going to be exciting tonight as well because I don't like to be braggadocious. I love that word. I don't like to brag. I'm a very, very humble man. But I have not yet lost whilst we brought the games back. I've won every single game on Friday Night Live, and tonight I will be facing my stiffest competition yet with one of the most competitive people at Crafters TV. So you'll have to tune in for that this evening. Feathers will fly. Is that the same? Anyway, so that's all to come later, live at 5. Right now, it's a brand new launch. I'm super excited. One I think you guys have been waiting for. One there's been lots of chatter around. With that sort of season of harvest on the way, autumn coming, Thanksgiving just around the corner, a collection like this is pitched up just at the right time. It is your Thankful and Blessed collection. It's a brilliant, brilliant set. All the items, of course, are, as always, available individually. We've put together a showstopper for you, and the bonus bundle, if you do go for the showstopper, is all-encompassing. I will talk more about that in just a little while, but before we get into the sort of mathematics and what you get for what price and whatnot, let's say hello to the lovely lady the other side of the studio, who will be my friend and TV wifey during this show and my phone competitor later on tonight as we go head-to-head in a clash of the titans. It is the one and only Barnsley bombshell, Debbie Robinson. How are you? How are you feeling?
Well, I am thankful and blessed to be here with you this morning, or this afternoon as it is here in the UK. Absolutely delighted to be launching this brand new Nature's Garden collection because it is getting to that time of year now as well where everything starts to change. We're moving out of summer. What's that word? Can't really remember a summer.
No.
That we are moving into the autumnal colours and the autumn of our youth, I was going to say then. Autumn.
We are moving into the autumn of our youth.
But I'm really looking forward to this one, and I'm going to give you a little sneaky peek.
And then the winter of our discontent.
I'm going to give you a sneaky peek of the beautiful things that you can be creating from embossing folders galore. I absolutely love that one. I've had to do my own take on that one. I love the mushroom additions to this collection. I think it's absolutely beautiful. You've got your woodland. It's like a creator card, Diane. I absolutely adore that one. So you can create cards in an instant. The papers as well. Can we just take a minute to just tell you how fabulous these papers are? The sentiments are gorgeous as well. You've got some beautiful robins in there. You've got, again, more mushrooms. I love the mushroom idea, this one. Beautiful embossing folders, 3D and 2D embossing folders. And again, I love this one. I'm just going to give you a lovely little gift box. Gift boxes, cards, whatever it is, home decor. Again, if you love your scrapbooking, they're going to make some really gorgeous scrapbook pages. Some really beautiful things that are in this collection. I can't wait to get started, and I can't wait for you to see. Well, there's a bit of a buzz around the building today with this one. So yes, I'm thankful and blessed to be working with you, Dan.
Well, I am thankful and blessed to be working with Debbie, and I'm thankful and blessed that you're all here. What are you thankful and blessed for? You knew that that was going to be the chat today. What are you thankful and blessed for? Let me know in the comments. But get shopping. We've got Jan with us on the socials today, and already in is Christine Mahoney. Good morning. Hi, Lois in Ohio. Michael Adams says, afternoon, Ben and Debbie. Hello. Hi also to Sean Sanderson. Hi, Mary Beth Doyle. Good morning from a dark Minnesota. And Terry H says, hi, Ben, Debbie, Jan, and everyone from Essential, Iowa. Greetings. Hi, Kirsty D. In a very warm living room in Thornaby. I was going to say, I saw your message and thought very warm in Thornaby, but it's not warm, that warm here. Stephen says, good afternoon. Hello. Hello also to Lynn Morton, who says, good afternoon, Debbie, Ben, community, and all the team from Newcastle. And Michael Adams says, looking beautiful, Debbie, as per usual. Shall we show you the details then on this collection? I'll rattle through and show you everything that you are going to get for your Showstopper price. Here it comes. Boom. Thankful and Blessed is our 15-piece Showstopper. You've got your dies, you've got your stamps, you've got your twine in here, ribbon and much more. £88 is your platinum price on this, or $120. $5 short, of course, of your free shipping, but you can get that on your bonus buy bundle. Double points, don't forget. So we're running double points right across the weekend on everything that you shop for, even the new launches like this. And if you check out the website, we've got up to 60% off a selection of selected paper pads. But let's show you this collection. The Showstopper is the best value for money option. If you go for the Showstopper, you're buying everything and you're basically saving over £10, over $10 on what it would cost you if you put everything into your basket individually, and what a faff that would be. The 12x12 pad I'll show you and flick through. You do get alongside this your 6x6 pad as well. It's exactly the same in design. So if I show you on the 12x12, then you can see all of the images absolutely brilliantly. Let's have a look and open it up. Once again, on the B-sides, you will see a lovely selection of gorgeous plaids, but the A-sides are just incredible. All about that stunning autumnal foliage. Love like the richer sort of deeper colours in here, as well as, you know, Debbie was talking about. You really sort of see, don't you, as we go from summer to autumn, a real change in the colours of nature. And that really, I think, has been illustrated in this paper pad. Some glorious designs, really lovely B-sides on this as well, which I think, you know, patterns like that particularly, you'll be able to cross over from your autumn makes into your winter and Christmas makes as well. But beautiful foliage, and what you'll see, lots of things like the mushrooms and the toadstools that Debbie was showing you, you know, on the cards in die form. You get that in the illustrations on your papers as well. So everything has been thought through again. Really beautiful depth and detail of the colours. I love the fact as well that you delve into the papers even more. You'll see silhouettes of the foliage that you've got within the set. Look at that colour as well. That is absolutely beautiful, isn't it? The designs and the plaids in this are just stunning. All about your beautiful oranges and greens and your reds in there too. It's a stunning. Oh, someone's already hacked at this. I wonder who that could be.
That's where it's gone. Can I pinch that back?
Yes.
I forgot. I just. Thank you. Thank you.
Were you looking for these as well? Because they fell out of a paper pad.
No.
You don't need those?
No, they're traces.
Hi. Hashtag profesh. Hi. Good to see you. So you got that. You've got that in your 6x6 and also in your 12x12. Wouldn't it be nice if we gave you some linen cardstock to match up beautifully with that? Well, go on. Look at the colours of the linen cardstock. Absolutely beautiful. All of your greens, all of your beautiful browns, sort of your oranges in there as well, reds of different colours too. So, you know, you've got all of those autumnal colours, once again, perfectly colour matched to go with the papers that you're going to be receiving. You get 24 sheets in there, and that is 6 colours, 4 sheets of each. Alongside that, you are going to receive your ribbon. Beautiful satin ribbon. Look at that. So you've got your 2 colours within there. Size-wise, it is an inch in width, so 2.5 centimetres, and 1 metre length of each of those 2 beautiful colours. And then you're also going to receive your charms. There's 10 of those, so 5 different designs, 2 of each within the set. So again, you know, you might want to add those to special projects, might want to make jewellery. A lot of people have been chatting recently about, you know, adding those as charms onto bracelets or earrings, all that kind of thing. Those are included within the Showstopper. And actually what I've shown you just there as well, keep this in mind when we talk about it, that there is the paper and embellishment bundle as well, which you can buy again on top of the Showstopper and get for half price. So keep that in mind when we talk about that. But then as we continue on with the Showstopper, it is big. It's a big, big set of beautiful stamps, dies and embossing folders. So to give you all of the names again, in case you want to go individually, this one is called Stitch Tartan. So again, we're really going big on the tartans, on the plaids. Again, I think a design which is going to work beautifully with this collection, but with many other collections as well. A real sort of beautiful design, great for those more manly cards. This one, the wood bark, I mean, how stunning is that? That must be a 3D-er. Yeah, it is. That is incredible. The detail that you've got is absolutely stunning. All the knots in the wood that you've got there, and that is afforded to you by that embossing folder. Then you've got this one here, your forest mushrooms. So yeah, build a mushroom, isn't it really? With all the different components. Don't ask me what they're all called. But you can build all of those different bits and pieces together to create your mushroom. This is super handy as well, the woven wreath. So just a really handy wreath design, which I guess you can use with other foliage dies that you've got, but we give you that beautiful wreath and then all of those sprigs to be able to build up your stunning wreath. Talking of building up your wreath, you then might want to use this set, which is your forest floor. All sorts of different leaves from different trees. As the leaves have fallen during those autumnal days, you've got all of those dies there to create that effect. Love this next one. If you'd like to be able to create kind of depth and dimension, or create apertures in your project, you've got this die here, which are those beautiful silver birch trees. There was a card I noticed on your pack shot over there, which I really liked, which has got like one of the, I think it's the red cardinal sort of on the outside peering through into the background where you've got one of the papers. It's really cool. Talking of the cardinal, you get him in stamp and die form. He's a northern cardinal, this one. Hey up.
Hey up.
Hey up, northern cardinal. And then, alongside your northern cardinal, you get your southern rosy robin. Hello, good to see you. A beautiful robin. Isn't he a chubby little robin, that one?
He is.
He's had a lot of worms.
He's been eating quite a bit there, look at him.
I know, he's super cute. So your robin and your cardinal. Also in there, oh, another embossing folder I forgot to show you. That Forden leaf
is beautiful.
Is beautiful. Mm-hmm. That would work really nicely with some of the dies that we brought you. Was it last week we brought you the fall dies, didn't we? The creator card dies and the help me, in the gallery there. We brought you another set with a beautiful die leaf. Last week, you guys know, it's all gone quiet. Yeah, then half creator cards, but there was also that one. Anyway, you also we brought a die out last week, which was a big leaf. We did.
Did you?
Yeah.
I believe you.
Yeah.
I believe you. I weren't watching, but I believe you.
Well, I know you weren't. It was last week. It was the creator card dies. It was because we had leaves, we had cornucopias, we had all sorts. We had harvest vegetables like we're seeing here. It's too late now. There's your pumpkin corner. I've moved on. We've also got this set here, which is thankful. So you've got that beautiful. Someone will shout at me in the comments in a second. So you've got this beautiful thankful die. To give you that beautiful thankful phrase, and then all of these stamps. So you cut out this with your die, and then you've got thankful for you, thankful for the season, be thankful today, thankful always, thankful for having you in my life, and thankful for every day with you. Aww. And you've also got hello. With that again, the die to be able to cut out your stamped hello, hello pumpkin, hello fall, hello lovely, hello you, hello pumpkin spice, hello beautiful, hello, just to say hello, and oh, sweater season.
I absolutely love that one.
Hello,
sweater season, yes. Because that's the time this is the time of the year that sweaters come back out and jumpers and things like that.
Cosy sweaters.
A whatty sweater?
Cosy sweaters.
A cosy sweater.
Yeah, love a cosy sweater. My Daisy this morning was only just showing me, she goes shopping, she's terrible, like spends her pocket money shopping. She was showing me some new, I know she's a girl, some cosy sweaters that she'd bought ready for her autumn wardrobe. And then this one here, which is called Be Grateful. So you've got a load of different sentiments there. Really beautiful sentiments in different fonts. Pick of the patch. That's really nice. Always take the scenic route. Adventure awaits. You are a blessing. Thank you. Warm greetings. No matter what the season, I am here for you. Mm-hmm. Grateful for all you do and never lose your sense of wonder. It's a lovely set. That is the Showstopper. everything I've just shown you there for that crazy price. And then if you want to double up on the first bundle I showed you, which was all of the paper pads, the ribbon and the charms, you add the bonus buy bundle into your cart. And you get it for half price. So £45, $60 becomes $27.50 or $30. You can do the platinum on that. And you get double points on that as well. That and that must be in the same basket to qualify for that half price. Right. Few more quick hellos and we'll get into it. Lynn says, I am thankful and grateful I'm alive and my family is all safe and well. I love that. Beth says, I love the Cardinals. And Eleanor Schwing Jones says, I want this collection so much. Don't delay, everybody. Grab it today. And a few quick hellos. Hi to Stephen, who says, watching the show on my birthday, 63 today. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Stephen.
And also Kim Rice, who says, hello, everyone. Happy birthday to me. Wonder what I will treat myself to. Happy birthday. Let's get going. So much to show you. I mean, where do you even start with a comprehensive collection like this?
Very difficult because I was literally, when I was prepping for this, I was like, I don't know where to start. I am going to start with the creator card though, because I do love creator cards and I absolutely love the silver birch die set. And I'm going to make a little bit of a diorama card with this one as well. Now it comes in two parts, so when you get it, it's got two pieces, which means you can cut it out to create a nice panel to stick on the front of a card.
Yeah.
But also by removing that, you've got the cutting in only part, which is what I want to do to this. So I've taken some craft cards, and if I remember rightly, I'm just going to try and get my measurements right. 10 by 6.5, and I've scored it at 1 inch, 2 inch, 8 inch and 9 inch, so that I've got the starts of, and if you can see it there where I've already started to do the folds, it's the bit, well, that's actually the back part because I've already put a little back panel in there. The only reason I'm not going to put me burnish lines in this just at the moment is because we are going to cut into that. So it would be pointless for me to put all those burnish marks in because that's the bit that's going to go through the machine and it'll just flatten back out again.
Oh, yeah.
So we'll do it afterwards. It seems daft because it's like doing it for twice. But you need two pieces of this at craft card, black card, white card, whatever it is that you're going to cut this out into. And that's my measurements for this one. Now, to create that, because what I'm going to do is cut into there, but then I'm going to have this gorgeous piece of cardstock around it. Now, to make life easy for myself, Ben, I'm going to show you how I do it, because I want to create the cut around the cardstock, but have that cutting through the main card itself. So, this is how I do mine. I pop a little bit of a couple of tiny bits of the dotty tape pen and just place that into place. Now, because this is a 6.5 by 6, because this is actually 6, if you think about this, that's 1 inch, 2 inch, there's a 6 inch, and then there's 2 more on this side. I've just cut that down to 5 3/4 by 6 1/4.
Okay.
To create that card. Pop that in, and then I'm going to place that. Now, if I just took those flaps underneath, I'll be able to pop that there so I can now position that into the centre. So I'll get some low tack tape and hold that down, and I'm going to pop that down at the top and the bottom. And then what I'm going to do is just run that through the Gemini machine. Now, I'm going to do it. Normally, I wouldn't do it this way because we don't have to do it this way anymore, where we put it in sideways. But because I've got like a bigger piece of cardstock, I'm just going to switch that round. Just make sure I'm shoving them all in together, though, at the same time. Do you have my plates flush? Oh, do you know, Debbie, come here. Let me stop that for a second. It's all right. I'm just going to reverse that back out because I've not got my plates flush. There we go. Let's see if I can do it now. Because I'm too lazy to get the big plates out. That's what it is.
Well, that's
just
the joy of the
that
machine, that you don't need them.
No, I know, that's very true. That is very true. Now, I'm hoping that didn't move at all, but I've got a feeling it did because I was messing around with it. But when you cut that out, it'll, let me just take that back off again. Yeah, it paper moved. It's my fault for not sticking it down. But it'll cut through. Oh, do you know, Debbie, you daft mare? I knew I'd do that wrong, first off.
What are you doing?
Because, it's all right, I tell you, it's this lack of sleep. I were up at 2 o'clock and I never slept since because I had a good sleep from the trouble. Yeah. And then I woke up at 2 and I just couldn't get back to sleep. I was trying and trying. So, with that in mind, you're not going to do a Debbie. I'm just going to get another piece of cardstock. not going to cut through them. We're not going to cut through that. We're going to just cut through that.
Because you want your
because I want that as a solid. Yes. So let me just grab a piece of craft card.
Yeah.
Oh, me being a clever thing, and it all goes all wrong on my first demo. Do you know what though? Just shows you I'm human like the rest of you.
That's it.
We're not, you know, we all have days like this.
Oh,
not thinking straight.
Yeah.
So let me just go there, and let's just repeat that again.
Yeah.
Just so you can see what I wanted, how I wanted to achieve that look. Let me grab my scoring board.
I sometimes wonder, you know, whether our experts sort of do it on a purpose. Just sort of make, you know, so you know that they're human and they're not robots. Yeah. Oh, look, I just made a mistake.
One good thing, though. One good thing, it shows you I'm having to do this again. So 1 inch, 2 inch, 8 inch and 9 inch. And then again, you'll just keep that as a solid, but what you would have done is created that background piece, and we'll get there in the end, I promise. What you will do is just keep that to one side, and we'll go through that in a second. Let's just put that there. There we go. But that's how you would create, because you would take that off. Once you've got that lined up, take that off, and then you've got the perfect line up, although mine's moved. So I'm not going to recut that again, because I've got one to the side of me, like so.
Aha.
And then, when you've got that down, rather than sticking it down, you know, beforehand, just put the one without the frame into there, lift off your cardstock, hold that down with your low tack tape, and then we'll cut through this the same way that I was wanting to do in the first place, but because I got myself in a little bit of a tiz-was. Oh, do you know? Do you know?
Well, whilst you're cutting, we can say hello to Big Winner Burn. Carol, who says hello. She doesn't say hello. I said hello. She says hello, Ben, Crew and Debbie. Glad you're feeling better today. She's a little bit better, but still a bit tender.
Yes. Yeah.
Laurie, she's
painkillers are a great thing, they are.
Put a brave face on it, she is. So if you can send some Debbie love, that'd be marvellous.
Thank you.
Hi to Laurie and also Linda, who's joined us in Maryland. Lots of viewers today. It's nice.
And there we go. That's the look I wanted to achieve. There we are. Let me just take that out. And then you've got your perfect piece that goes over the top in the right place. So we'll be able to stick that down in a second. Now, before we do go, because I've already got that first piece, that creates that lovely effect. And I've just cut myself 4 strips that are just at 3/4 of an inch, because this is an inch, and then it's 6.5, so they're at 6.25, so they will sit onto there as well. So let me just put that to one side, and let me get that. In fact, tell you what we'll do. We'll stick that down. Let's get some tape. We'll get that bit sorted. So I'm putting 1 tape on one side of the tab and 1 tape on the other side. And then I'm just going to marry those 2 pieces together.
I think you're going to use a lot of craft card with this collection, aren't you?
Do you know, it literally, I had to stay away. I love craft card, but I just thought, I was so tempted to do every single card today with craft card, but I thought, no, Debbie, you've got to show that there's other card you can use with it. But yeah, it's going to be absolutely your best friend for this one, because it is absolutely, it's just the right shade and everything else. So I'm just going to put a little bit of wet glue around the outside of this panel. And then we're going to use the mushrooms, because I do love the mushrooms. And I've got a little bit of mushrooms on this piece of paper that I've cut. Thank goodness I pre-cut one. Otherwise, I would have had to done that from scratch, Ben. But just pop that in, and that's how you get that perfect, you know, that perfect aperture look and that perfect cut without having to do a Debbie, shall we call it now?
Do a Debbie.
Do a Debbie. And you've got a little bit of wiggle time with that glue just to get that positioned into the right place. And I'll just flatten that for a second whilst I put my 4 strips on as well. So we'll get those on.
Hi, Diane Hatch, who says, thank you, Debbie. We all make a little mistake. Listen, if you didn't make mistakes while you were doing crafting, you know, where would the fun be?
We all do them, that's the thing. You know, we're all human and we all have them.
And we show them here on this channel.
We do, yeah.
Without naming names. I've been on other channels over the years where when things go wrong, we're like, oh, quick, cut to VT, cut to VT. But we show you everything, warts and all here, because I think it's a good thing to do, because if a mistake happens, if our guys, our experts make mistakes, then chances are you're going to do the same thing. So if we can show you that and then rectify it, that's obviously better for everybody, isn't it?
Absolutely. You know? The thing as well is, like, people think that, you know, we're these amazing experts. I just love to craft. You know, it was a hobby for me that's just turned into what I do now. But I am just like everybody sat watching.
An expert.
Oh, bless you. But yeah, just sat, you know, like people are watching right now, you know, we're all the same. We all make mistakes.
And I think it's one of those things, isn't it? Like anything, the more you do it and the more time you spend doing it, naturally, the better you're going to get.
Yeah, absolutely. Although, as you've just seen, I have been doing it a long time and I can still make mistakes.
Even the greatest and most talented experts in the crafting industry, the very best.
Yes, we all make them. Yeah. So now you can see that that's the start of the diorama. And you could actually, if you wanted, you could put another panel on the inside and add some of those birds peeking through the trees if you wanted to as well. But I do love, and I'm just going to move that to one side, I love the mushroom die. So this one, the forest mushroom, I absolutely adore these. So again, let's just pop a few of those down. And you're building your own, so I'll pop 3 of those on and a couple of those. Let's just put those on the plate as well and run those through the die cutting machine. Now let's...
I'm resisting all my natural urges to make a gag there, but I'm not going to.
What? Oh, come on. No, so Jamie says he already knows. What's the gag?
Well, you put all the mushroom bits on there, didn't you?
I put all my mushroom bits on there, yeah.
Didn't look like there was mushroom for anything else. Actually, there is quite a bit of room on there, isn't there? There is a bit more room. There's mushroom to put more.
There is, yeah. There's a bit of space on there, bless you. Oh, Ben, don't give, you know, don't. I was going to say don't give up the day job. No, don't give.
This is my day job. I can't afford to give it up.
I'm just going to say, don't stop with the jokes, because I do love your jokes. I absolutely love them.
Yeah. Hey. Wouldn't be me, would it, if I started being all serious all the time?
Exactly. Yeah. Now I'm just going to put this down here so you can see these, because I've cut them into white because I've coloured mine in. But just so you can see how you can build your mushrooms up, there is an embossed feature on that as well. So what I would say to you is again, get your raspberry, I keep calling it purple, your raspberry rubber embossing mat, get that out and put that through your machine at the same, you know, after you've done the die cutting bit, to enhance those embossed features. But again, let me just move all those, because I'm not going to spend all the time colouring. I've got far more demos I want to show you. But of course, you've got all sorts of different coloured mushrooms, but that's how you would build your mushrooms, and that's exactly what I've done with mine. The only added difference that I've done was there is some lovely little, now I don't know what they are on the mushrooms, these. I just went along with like what I could see on the packaging, and they've got like this lovely little... Yeah, I thought they were really...
because like the mushrooms, it is like a little skirt. They have like little...
Yeah, I thought they were really kind of cute, but you can see how they come to life. And all I did use for that was tri-blend pens. So I used a grey, a brown, and then the red shade. And then I used one of my gel pens. That one didn't, because there is under there a solid piece. So I cut it out into white and then just layered that up over the top of there. So it creates that lovely full effect, including the bottom part as well, and then just coloured that in. So again, I love that mushroom. I think they're just absolutely fabulous, and definitely a lot of fun to build and play on. I've also stamped out from the stamp set, the Be Grateful one. I've stamped out Grateful for All You Do. I stamped it onto some craft card this time for a change, and then just mounted it onto some of that matching paper, and then again another layer of the craft card, because I'm going to just flatten that again and then just place where I want my mushrooms. So I think I might have a couple, and I'm just going to have a little play first before I actually put this on, because I have got, Yeah, I thought I did. I had a little charm.
Whilst you're sticking as well, we've had
Yes.
a few website issues. Gremlins, It's Friday. Blooming Gremlins! If you haven't been able to see the Showstopper, I've been reliably informed that you should now, if you're in the US, be able to shop the Showstopper and the bonus buy bundle. If you're in the UK, our team are still currently working on that. So apologies if you haven't been able to see it, but in the US, you should now see it. UK, we're working on it. Just having a look on the website on my tablet here, everything is there. It looks like it's there individually. So if you're not going for the Showstopper and you want to pick and choose, you can shop. But the Showstopper and the bonus buy bundle is on the way in the UK. It's already with you in the US. And there's plenty of stock as well, I'm just being told. So you don't have to worry going, oh no, we're going to have to rush. You will not miss out. I mean, unless we have a stampede of 10,000 people, then there will be trouble. But you should be good.
So I've added a little charm onto, do you know the lovely twine that we've got in there? And I did think that this lended itself really lovely to the craft card, which is why I've popped that onto there. And then I'm just going to attach that. I have used 3D Kalal glue. We'll bring that down just that little bit.
It's very Animals of Farthing Wood feel to it.
Do you feel so?
I do.
I could have added some more elements onto it. I just like that as it is the paper, those little added mushrooms that create a card. I can see me sentiment slipping. So I'm going to just make sure that doesn't move. I let that dry. That's the only thing when you use a 3D card glue. It is wet, so you've got to let it set, which I am going to do because I'm going to lay that down so nothing starts slipping. It's like gravity, isn't it? Everything starts drooping down.
Well, it happens in real life as well, doesn't it? I know that feeling when you get the other side of 40, everything just begins to start drooping down. Oh, you finished? Yeah, she's finished. Big Pop's in the gallery. He was inspired. He was watching on his computer in the office. He's come through to say how much he loves the project. So big praise from Big Pop.
Thank you. Yeah. Big Pops. Is that your new nickname?
Oh yeah, you won't know, will you? Yeah.
No, I haven't heard that before. Is that a new one?
Big Pop.
Big Pop.
Yeah.
Oh.
He's the big daddy, isn't he?
He is.
He's the granddaddy of craft.
He is the OG.
He is the OG.
The crafters. He is. He's OG of craft. In fact, you know, Johnny was the one that did my filming when I was before the store. I did the accredited demonstrator training, and Johnny was the one that filmed me. Yeah. So I've known Johnny a long time.
They made craft around producer Johnny. He is. He also says you owe him a lot. Apparently, he still hasn't had that check that you promised him for getting him in.
I just heard the word Johnny from Crate and Craft and my knees started knocking. I was like, oh no. I'm like in the presence of like, oh my God.
So, it's a big deal in the world of craft.
It's a big deal.
When I started working here, I was at another place where he was previous, and they always used to say about producer Johnny. And I remember the first day I met him, I was like, oh, it's so nice to meet you, sir. Big Pop, the legend, the granddaddy. You know, there's old Father Time. He's old Father Craft, he is. Anyway, moving on. Karen says, good afternoon, everyone, from a sunny, at the moment, Loch Lomond. Hello. Jeffrey says, I'm sending love to Debbie. I hope she is mending. Thank you, Jeffrey. Sherry Morris says, good morning, Ben, Debbie and Crafters team. I've been waiting for this launch. I love the beautiful papers. I love the cardinal. I love the silver birch trees, as well as all the goodies. Good news is, as I've said, I know things are still being loaded, so apologies if you're waiting for those in the UK. Everything is available individually, so if there are bits and pieces that you want to pick, then of course you can do that. Celtic Flower says, for some reason, I really like mushrooms and toadstools. It's because you're a fun guy, or fun gal. Doesn't quite work. Colleen says, my motto is, done is better than perfect. We all make mistakes, we are human. Colleen, I love that. Done is better than perfect. I'm going to use that one, I think, as one of my new mottos. Because at least you've had a go. You know, if it is a little bit wonky or a little bit skew-whiff, you put your own kind of touch on it, haven't you? Chantel says, I love this collection as it's so neutral, not feminine or masculine, something for everyone. And Ruth says, Ben and Debbie, instead of just a mushroom skirt thingy, you can make that poison drips if you round the edges. I might have to Google what you've just messaged. Laurie says that they are really cute cards, Debbie. I've missed seeing you on CTV. Me too. And Alex says, hello, lovely crafters, Debbie and Ben. And gorgeous, says Christy Mahoney, you and the card, Debbie.
Oh,
and you, Ben. Oh, it doesn't say that. I'll add that on. We're going to have a break. Hopefully in this break, you can get checked out if you're in the US, in the UK. We're working on it. Give us some time. We'll hopefully get it sorted in the next few moments so you can start checking out. And we'll be back in about 4 or 5 minutes' time with another demo.
Today is busy in work. Literally, I get in the door, I check my polls, I then check what I've got to do, I then get everything ready, and it's just busy from there. I have a meeting with the producer, the director, we get then sorted for the shows, talk to the presenter, and it depends what side I'm on. I mean, sometimes I'm doing the presenting side, sometimes I'm doing the demonstration side, and I love both. It's actually who I get to work with. Yeah, I can't say no more than that other than anybody that works here. We are a big family. We're so super friendly. I love Ben. I love it when we work together. And I don't mean that I don't love anyone else. It's the fact that Ben is the presenter and then I'm demonstrating and we just have this great rapport. Same with Craig, same with Deb, same with the whole team. So yeah, the best part of the day is just getting to work with the best people in the industry. Oh, a night out. In the morning. Oh, none. I only drink water. Oh, well, I'm cutting out sugar, so it's savoury. Masterclass. Oh, I can't leave the house without my lipstick. Oh, I love a baked potato. I relax, so I literally drive home normally and then I relax.
I like to get up, chill, relax, get a cup of tea, then get myself sorted. And if I'm presenter, I'll write all my notes. If I'm the demonstrator, I'll get my prep out, have another look at it, make sure that everything is the way it needs to be for the show, do the show. Then what I'll do is I'll grab something to eat, then have another look at the sheets again, making sure the next show's all good to go. Then we do that show, tidy. I always like to make sure that the area is nice and tidy, either for myself the next day or whoever's in. Jump in the car, head home. I will quickly unpack what I need to unpack and then I get on that sofa as quick as I can. As soon as we go live, I love that within our live shows, I always get butterflies. As soon as we get that countdown in our ear that we're just going live, butterflies kick in and about 10-15 seconds, I'm going. Butterflies have gone and we just enjoy the show. Early riser. Oh, shower in the morning. Tea. Savoury breakfast. Masterclass. My mobile phone. Oh, anything with chicken. Currently, it is the weekend, Blinding Light, and it has been for about a couple of years, and I still love it. Apart from jumping in the car, chilling on the sofa, watching TV.
Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for shopping with us. Still a few problems on the UK side of things. We are working on that, but I can only tell you what I know. And at the minute, that is still a bit of a work in progress, so apologies. The thing is, just keep watching the show, pick up all of the inspiration, and then when it's live, I'll let you know. We've got quite a lot of stock, so I don't think you're going to have to panic in the fact of like all hands to the pump when it does arrive. So see what you like, and then get ready to shop, and I'll let you know when it's live. And again, apologies. Hi to Michael, who says, Debbie is a ray of sunshine. I'm so glad to see her back. Michael Adams.
Thank you.
She is a ray of sunshine. She is. Rainbows and unicorns follow her wherever she goes. Sonal says, I placed my Showstopper order with bonus buy. Yes. And also, Linda, I will find out the answer to your question very shortly and let you know once I know. Let's get back into our second demo. What are you going to show us?
Embossing folders. I've got the woven wreath, and I love these. I love these dies. I think they're absolutely fabulous, and I think outside of the collection you're going to be able to use these in so many other ways as well, but they're the three that I'm going to work with on this demo. So first things first, we'll start with the 3D embossing folder, which is that lovely wood bark. They're really deep embossing folders, these. You'll see that with the leaf as well, because I've got the leaf planned for the second hour. So this is a 5x7, so I've just trimmed this down to 4 3/4 by 6 3/4, and then just pop that into your embossing folder. People often ask about which side you'll feel. So when you're looking for the raised element to push through cardstock, now because I am going to be using an ink, it really doesn't matter. So I could pop it in any side and then just flip reverse it. But if you were using a patterned cardstock, you're looking for the raised. So I always get my fingers out or my nails and just go across. I can feel that that's the raised one. So when you close it, that's going to push through your... and normally, and I'm saying that normally, but normally the writing for the Crafters Companion logo or the collection is on the back of that to give you a little bit of an insight. Now, back in the old days with the other ones, it was the opposite way around.
Back in the old days.
So I always think just best to check it yourself. Now, for the 3D embossing folder, you have to change up your combination. Of course, if you've got your MIDI, you just run it straight through the machine. But if you've got any of your Gemini machines, you're going to need the magnetic shim and then the plastic shim, which is now a clear plastic. If you've got the original Gemini and the original plates, it's the white frosty one that goes on the top. So that's the combination for your 3D embossing folder. If you find that that's too much pressure, because like with anything, some machines vary from others. They've still got immense pressure, but if you find that it's cutting through your cardstock, then the only thing I would suggest you to do is take out your magnetic shim and just run it through with the cutting plate and the plastic shim. Yeah. So you can test it. You'll know because if it's too much, normally it shoots out at the back, and it shouldn't be shooting out at the back. So you know you've got too much pressure. So just bear that in mind. But this is like insanely deep.
Wow,
deep. This is on white cardstock. Now, I've used a watercolour cardstock, and I am just going to give that now a little bit of a wooden feature by using the brown family from the water reactives. So that's a sandstone, the Friar brown, and the seal brown. I'm going to start with the lightest and go over. Now, I think I've used... Yeah, I think I used the same pad for all three. Whereas normally I do one of each, but
you get away with that, the same colour family, right?
You can, yeah, you can. So again, I'm just going to take that across.
Thank you, Chantel. Says, I've got a dad joke for you, Ben. Why do Swiss cows wear bells?
I don't know. Why do Swiss cows wear bells?
Because their horns don't work.
Because of what?
Their horns don't work. Oh dear.
Dear, that is definitely worthy of a Ben Dad joke. That is, Oh, pet joke, I'm going to say. Ben Dad joke.
It's also like, how do you make a Swiss roll?
I've no idea.
Push him down a hill. Oh dear. Linda, to answer your question, just whilst we're watching Debbie, not on HSN was the Hello Die, the Rosie Robin, the 6x6 paper pad, and the satin ribbon. I will show you that on the boards after Debbie's demo, but it's the Hello Die, Stamp and Dies, the Rosie Robin Stamp and Die, the 6x6 paper pad, and the satin ribbon. So if you want to complete your collection, those are the 4 that you need to buy individually.
So all I've done is I've literally started with the lightest of the colour and then worked through the medium through to the dark, and I'm just going to finish that off and blend all of that in. I've just trimmed I've just trimmed it down a little bit more when I've come to the background, but I'm just going to move those out of the way because I've done with those now. Let's just push that to one side. And I'll push that to one side. Look, the detail on that is just absolutely stunning. And you can tell it's not like your regular embossing folder. Looks absolutely fab. Now I'm just going to wipe my counter because normally I forget and then I end up with stains all over my card bases. So I'm trying to be good. So I'm just going to move that to one side for the time being. And let me just grab a quick sheet of tissue to go over the top. One little top tip is you can actually clean these, you know, so you can pop them into the wash on a gentle wash, or you can take off the excess and then just give it a little rub down so that if you wanted to take any excess ink off, it's done and dusted in a couple of seconds. It's not that long to do that. Now, love the woven wreath one. And on here, I'm going to use some of the linen cardstock, and I've got a couple of pieces because I'm going to do 2 die cuts with this. So let me grab my scissors. Just push that to one side again. And I'm going to bring in the twiglets as well.
The twiglets?
I know. I saw them and I was like, that's because I was thinking of, because I love, do you like twiglets?
Do you know what? It's one of those things, or they are one of those things that I don't really like them. But once you start eating them, you have to keep eating them.
Yeah, because
you know what I mean?
they're like Marmite. I love Marmite.
Yeah, see, I'm not massively.
Yes, I'm a Marmite fan. So twiglets, I absolutely love the twiglets. Now I'm going to do it one at a time. I'm not going to put it through twice. It's linen cardstock. I think it's about $2.50 as well, isn't it? If I remember rightly.
It is $2.50.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm not going to run it through with. I mean, it probably could, to be fair. But I don't want to put the plates under any immense pressure. So I'm just going to do them one at a time and die cut those out. And again, try and get the most out of my linen cardstock, so I've literally filled it through. So let's just take off that, and again, let's take that out.
Jan's a fan of twiglets, she's just told me.
Oh, honestly, I love twiglets. They're absolutely gorgeous. I've not had any for ages, actually.
What's that?
Twiglets.
Yeah, I didn't hear what you said.
Me, I've not had any for ages. Sorry.
Yeah.
I've not had any for a while.
No.
Normally they come out at party season, don't they?
Well,
like
they're always in like
Ritz
oh, the little
crackers.
round crackers.
Oh, I love Ritz
like
crackers.
those.
I found a nice new one that I think it might replace it. Is the cheese melts.
Cheese melts.
It's so nice.
Do you know the best thing you've got to try when it's all about snacks? What's your favourite snacks, by the way, in the comments? Salt and vinegar peanuts. I might have said this before. My goodness me.
Delicious.
KP do them and they're quite expensive, but now I'll just mention it, Aldi, they do their own version. Oh, I could literally eat a whole packet. And I know
really?
peanuts
Nice?
They're very calorific. But yeah, salt and vinegar peanuts, taste
but
sensation.
nuts are good for you as well, aren't they, in small quantities?
Like
is that
a handful
right?
is all right for you, yeah.
Is what is?
A handful of peanuts
handful,
is all right,
yeah.
Like good fats, isn't it, I think?
Yes, good fats.
Yeah.
Now then, I have already die cut that into the brown, so even though I've put that there, I'll bring in my already previous die cut one. So I've got like a couple, because I'm going to build this up, and I've cut quite a few twiglets out, so I'm just going to put that over there. The other one that I wanted to use, now I think I've got the yellow out, yes, so you've got the yellow where you can choose whatever it is you want to see. I've gone for sweater season because I like that one, and you've also got the die cut, so you've got options of use it as a topper or as just stamping straight onto there. But where's my little bird gone? I don't think I've got
Which little birdie are you using?
Yeah, I've lost my little birdie. Give me, oh, there he is, my little Rosie Robin. Aww. Love him. Love him.
Little chubby Robin, look at him.
So cute.
He's really cute.
Super, super cute. And again, photopolymer stamps as well. So I always call them the Rolls
Is that what you
Royce.
call them?
Yeah, I know. Like, oh, the Rolls Royce of stamps. And you can always tell because you give it a sniff. And I know it sounds bizarre, but you give it a sniff and you can tell the difference between a photopolymer stamp to an acrylic stamp.
The fish said that the other day.
Yeah, did you not know?
I was sniffing stamps as well.
Yeah, honestly, I know it sounds daft, but yeah, you can always tell, because it's got a distinctive smell, photopolymer. It has.
Quick question just whilst you're stamping as well from Chantel.
Yeah.
Says, Ben, can you please ask Debbie which glue do I use to glue my metal embellishments to my card?
3D collage glue.
Yeah.
Or another one, hot glue gun.
Yeah.
The hot glue gun. And the thing with the hot glue gun is, you pop it down. Just be careful though when you're adding your embellishment. Don't put your finger in the glue. Oh dearie me! The last day of when I was before my holiday, I stuck my finger on hot glue gun, and it's only just recovering now. So be very careful. But it dries instantly. It's quite quick in drying, so that's a good one. Whereas the 3D collage glue is a wet glue and it takes a little bit of time to dry. But both of those will probably be your best ones for sticking your embellishments down. So that's my little... honestly, it's super cute.
I love them.
And then you've got your die as well, so you can then... Or again, if you want to just use it as a stamp and have that directly onto your cardstock, absolutely. Place that over the top, and I'll just cut that down because that's quite a little bit of Nina cardstock there, and I don't want to use all of that. So I'll just cut that down as well. Pop that on.
Chantel, I love this suggestion. She says, just looking at the wreath die, you could fold that in half and make it into a bird's nest.
Oh, what a clever idea.
That's a great idea, isn't it?
That is a fabulous idea.
Put your little robin in there or your cardinal.
God, I love that.
Yeah.
Who said that?
Chantel.
Chantel, you've got a good eye.
Yes.
Good eye, because I never even thought of that. That's absolutely fabulous.
Isn't
I
it
love
brilliant,
that idea.
Well done. Love it.
This is what I love about our community, where we share ideas and things like that.
And because we've all got a different eye, we'll all spot different things, you see.
Yeah.
Fab,
She's
that.
probably got the same eye that the fish has, because our Debs always thinks outside the box with stuff like that. She's always really on the ball with thinking of different ways that you can use things, and she's really good with stuff like that. Me, I just look at it and think, oh, it's pretty. Let me see what I can do with it.
Nothing wrong with that.
So you can see now, and all you're going to do is you're going to colour him in. Now, again, I could spend a bit of time colouring in, but I've got a couple of more demos that I want to get in. But again, the only colours that I've used here is the red blend. I've used the tan shade and the earth brown shades to get that effect as well. And I've just popped it because it's so good. It goes from flat to lifelike.
Yeah.
It's just beautiful. And I have used my white gel pen to preserve my highlight.
Yes.
Because I forget about that. So that's going to sit up there. Oh, I think I'm ready to put the card together.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
just
get
in
this
time
together.
As well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Nearly done an hour, can you believe?
I can't believe we've done an hour. I'm flabbergasted at that. Now, I've got a straightforward card. Now, my card base of this is 5.5 by 7.5. Because bearing in mind that embossing folder is 5 by 7, so I wanted something a little bit bigger. I'm actually not going to waste that, so while I've got my little trimmer, I'm just going to quickly extract the centre because I don't want to waste that cardstock. The linen cardstock is beautiful, and you know, you could get your wreath out of that, you could get your twiglets out of that. So yeah, I'm gonna make sure
it's definitely a great tip, and if you've got the paper trimmer like you've just shown there,
I would not be without my paper trimmer. I really wouldn't. I'm going to do the same with this one as well. So
it is still available, and for people who don't have a trimmer of sorts, it's a cost-effective option ahead of a guillotine, isn't it? Because you can still obviously cut your paper down, but you've got that, what you're doing now, the ability to be able to gut your paper, which you can't do with the guillotine. Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I've got both, obviously, because I love both. But if you can only stretch to one, the paper trimmer is absolutely fabulous, and it does cut cardstock as well. So don't be thinking it only, you know, it doesn't cut cardstock, because it does. It cuts things like your papers, of course, linen cardstock, and 300 GSM as well, quite easily. So, and it also has replacement blades, so you can replace your blades too. So I'm just going to layer those up, and I've gone for the brown and the green with my mats and layers. And my mats and layers, for anybody who's thinking, I always go down 1/4 of an inch. I'm a little bit like Craig in that respect. I always have done. And I've just gone down 1/4 of an inch each time. Now, I'm going to pop that over the top so that all ties in together. So let me grab my tape pen. There we go. And I'm just going to pop, let's go that way. There we are.
Just whilst Debbie's sticking, there's a few problems in the UK with seeing the Showstopper, but we have found a workaround. It's not showing on the website for some reason. The workaround is to type in the number on the top of the screen over here, because I've just done it, and then you can see it. So let me tell you what it is. It's there. So it's 300824 kit-1, right? So 300824 kit-1. If you type that into the search bar at the top of the website, the Showstopper option then comes up. And I tell you what we can do as well, just add it to your basket and don't click on it, just add it straight to your basket. We'll do a website flick through. Can we also get the number for the bonus buy as well for our UK viewers? And we'll give you that, so then at least you can type it in, because the guys are scratching their heads. We can't work out. So again, get your pen and paper. So if you then want the bonus buy, it's NG-TAB-PAP-COL. Okay, so I mean you can read it. It's right there on the screen. But it's NG-TAB-PAP-COL. So that's the workaround. If you need those typed out again, maybe we can put those in the comments. If I ask Jan nicely just to type those into the Facebook and YouTube comments, then at least our UK viewers can type that in and find the Showstopper and the deals that way. We're doing our best to try and make it shoppable for our UK viewers, so apologies, but that's the way to do it at the minute, as Punch and Judy would say. Sorry, Debbie, back to you.
It's all right. So I've just added myself like a little, do they call them pennant? Is that
what?
right word, a pennant?
Pennant, yeah.
Yeah, so it's literally just taken a slither of some cardstock that I had from that previous demo.
Yeah.
And then I'm just adding now my little twiglets into place. So let's pop those on. And just literally to give it a little bit of extra fullness to the wreath. And I'm just going to sporadically put those around there.
Hi to Linda, who's joined us from Minnesota, and Chantel. And also Sarah, who says, I bought this collection because of fall in Ohio and family Thanksgiving dinners that my mum hosted every year. Mum passed 5 years ago this month, and this collection brings back so many memories. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Sarah, but it's lovely to hear that this is a collection that's going to bring back lots of happy memories for you as well.
Yeah.
It's a nice collection as well, isn't it, to build sort of memory albums and scrapbook with too, especially with those beautiful papers.
Absolutely. So I'm just going to stick a few more of those on, but because literally time just flies, I don't know where it goes, I really don't. Because I'm just going to show you, I'm going to pop me hello and I'm going to have my sweater season there. So I'll stick this down in a second. And once I've popped, I'm going to just put my little, just pop him just into there and create. So I am going to stick all those pieces back down. So let me just, because I love the fullness of a wreath. So I'm going to use all my little twigs that I've done. So let me just add a few more. I might have some coming out the top. There we go. Let's just push some of those. There we are. And some of the little ones as well. Let's not forget those. I just think it gives it a really lovely fullness
Beautiful.
to it.
Yeah.
So again, just continue that. And then last one. So yeah, you can go as little as you want or as full as you want to create some really nice effects. Let's put my little birdie. I'm going to perch him just on the end like so. And then literally, I'm just going to add a couple of, in fact, you know what? Let me grab my glue. I'll grab my glue, pop that on. And then we'll have hello. because it is getting that time of year. Hello, sweater season.
Yeah.
I just
Hello,
definitely.
central heating.
Hello, yeah. Oh gosh, yeah. I remember last year putting it on in September.
Did you actually?
Yeah.
Oh my.
There we
word.
go. And there you are. Yet another lovely use of the collection, using the papers, the embossing folders, the stamps, and those sentiments.
Absolutely fantastic. What a collection. 2 fantastic demos to kick things off in the first hour of the show. And like you said, the best way to go is the Showstopper. I'll reiterate everything that you need to know as far as buying things are concerned. Obviously, you've got a few gremlins here in the UK currently, but there is still that workaround, which I'll give you more details on in just a bit. But if you've got stuff in your basket, get them checked out. More great demos to come in the second hour of the show. If you have just joined us, hello and welcome to Crafters TV. My name's Ben Moseby. It's Friday. Whoop, 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 whoop. It is the end of a busy old week and lots still to come. Tonight, live at 5, we have got, well, I think a lot of people's new favourite show, Friday Night Live, where we are going to be having a laugh, we are going to be having some fun, we're going to be playing some games, we're going to be giving away prizes, we're going to be showing you some of the best products from the week. We're also going to be doing live price drops and giving you the opportunity to win bonus points for your Club Inspire account if your picture features in our Friday Night Faves this week. All of that to come a little bit later on. Make sure you join us. Right now on launch day, we're launching the brand new Thankful and Blessed kit. It has been so popular, so well received, and I think the majority of people who have been shopping have been going for the Showstopper option. Everything is available for you individually. But of course, if you go for the Showstopper, you get everything. You get all the stamps, all the dies, all the embossing folders, all of the cardstock, all the papers, all of the charms and the ribbon as well. And like we said, the great thing is everything is available for you individually too. So you can shop individually should you wish. Now, here is the details for the Showstopper. If you go for the Showstopper option, you're making a saving of over £10 or $10 if you bought everything individually, popped it all into your basket individually. There's that extra saving in there. You're also going to get double points on your Showstopper. In fact, it's double points on everything over the course of this weekend on the shows right across the website as well. So a great opportunity to try and, stick in that platinum band or maybe move up a band within Club Inspire. Also on the website, don't forget, we are giving you up to 60% off selected paper pads. Now, do you want me to show you through everything first, or are we going to look at the website first? Let's show you the website because for our UK viewers, there are a couple of little gremlins not showing you the Showstopper option. So the way around that is to click on the search bar, as you're seeing here, and this is the number that you need. Okay, so this is the Showstopper number. It's 300-824-KIT kit -1. Okay, so 300-824-kit-1. If you search for that, there you go. There is your Nature's Garden Thankful Showstopper. You are going to click on the little bag icon in the bottom left-hand corner there to add it to your basket, right? Then we want to get that Showstopper bonus buy bundle in there as well, because that is the extra which you're going to get for half price. The code you need for that is here, NG-TAB-PAP-COL. So that again is NG-TAB-PAP-COL. There is the bonus buy. Click on the bag icon again, all right? And that gets added to your basket, and there you can see you've got the 2 in there, and you've seen that saving that you've made because you get half price on the bundle. That's just for our UK viewers. US viewers, you'll shop as normal. We've just got a few little glitches here in the UK, unfortunately. If you need me at any point just to repeat those numbers and letters again, please just ask, and I'll be happy to reiterate and go over those again during the show. US viewers, as I say, you've got no problem because you can see it there on the website. What are you getting though? That's what I hear you cry. Let me go through it fairly swiftly because I want to see more demos with the fantastic Debbie, because it's a really lovely collection. 12 by 12 paper pad. It's all about These stunning autumnal colours, once again, you know, the colours you would expect to see if you were to take a walk out into the countryside, you know, as summer begins to fade. All of these beautiful autumnal colours come to the fore. I love the fact, again, that we've gone so detailed with these papers, with the florals, the reverse as well, with these stunning plaids. Just absolutely amazing. So you've got your mats and layers all sorted. The plaids on the back, I really feel you can use across a whole host of collections, even running into like your wintertime and Christmas collections as well, with the reds and the greens that you've got there. But you've got all of the beautiful autumnal foliage. You've got those mushrooms that you'll see in die form very shortly. It's just a lovely, lovely pad. Now you're going to get this in the 12x12 as I'm showing you here, 36 double-sided sheets. You get that in the 6x6 as well. That is just a shrunken down version of what I've just shown you in the 12x12. And then, of course, we give you all of these beautiful colours of linen cardstock. 6 colours. You're getting 4 sheets of each. Once again, designed to perfectly match with all of the colours and designs that you've got within your paper pads. On top of that, as far as your embellishments go, we're going to give you a roll of jute twine, which is down the front there, but you are going to get your ribbon, so satin ribbon. You get 1 metre of each of those colours. It's 1 inch wide, and then on top of that, you also get a beautiful set of metal charms. So you get 5 different designs, 2 of each to give you your 10. That makes up your paper and embellishment bundle. So when you buy your Showstopper, you'll get this in the Showstopper, but then you add that extra paper bundle in with the embellishments and you get everything I've just shown you there once again. The rest of the Showstopper is all of these goodies. We'll go this way round this time. So sentiments first, all these beautiful fall sentiments, things like you are a blessing, thank you, warm greetings, things like no matter what the season, I am here for you. You've got pick of the patch, which I really like as well. Then you're going to get, within this set, your hello. So again, you've got that beautiful hello stamp, die to cut that one out, and then you've got all of these added words and sentences to make up your own sentiments. So hello pumpkin, just to say hello, hello beautiful. Same thing with this thankful die as well. So you've got the thankful stamp and the die to cut that out, and then you've got all of the extras to complete your sentiment. We've got stamps of your pumpkin patch. That one's called Pumpkin Corner, if you want to go for that one individually. The embossing folders are second to none. That fallen leaf 3D embossing folder is absolutely exquisite. Match up very nicely with some of the launches that we brought to you last week in our Halloween and fall selection. If you want to recreate Debbie's demo that she's just shown you, you'll need this one. I mean, wait till you get this home and feel the depth of the emboss that you've got on the wood bark there. It is magnificent. And we've also given you some patterns in there as well in the form of this 2D stitched tartan, which again will work really nicely with the patterns and colours that you've got within your pad. Here's that woven wreath again. So you saw that in the last demo with the twiglets. So you can add those on to create a beautiful wreath, or as Chantal said, double up on that, fold it in half to create a bird's nest. I think that's such a cracking idea. You've got 2 birds in here. So you've got your cute little rosy robin, and then you've also got, for our US friends, the northern cardinal. So 2 beautiful autumnal winter birds in there. This, again, we've already seen in the show, the silver birch. So that, again, a real sort of scene setter as far as a die is concerned. Maybe create a shaker with that, use it as a window to look through and create depth and dimension on a project. You've got your forest floor, which is all of those beautiful autumnal leaves. Again, loads of detail within the leaves themselves to get that die cut and the emboss there too. And then, of course, you've got your forest mushrooms as well, which, again, you've seen already in the show today. Just to reiterate as well, for those of you that were asking who shopped on HSN, and I did say that I would show you, if you shopped on HSN, you will not have your 6x6 die, 6x6 paper pad. You won't have your ribbon. You also will not have that hello stamp and die set, and you will also not have this cute little birdie here, the robin. So if you want to make your own little bundle up, those are the 4 items that you need to add in to complete your set off of HSN. I'm exhausted. Sorry it took so long, but it was worthwhile doing, and hopefully you now know how to shop in the UK. There's the price for the Showstopper. It's double points on everything. Shall we look at some finished samples? Because Debbie's still here.
I am.
Still here. She's not gone home, I promise.
I haven't gone home, no, I haven't gone home. So I thought before I do the next demo, I thought I'd just throw in a beautiful set of samples that we've got here. So again, whether you love making like gift boxes, these are going to be absolutely beautiful. And I love the sentiment behind this collection. Look at that, that's absolutely stunning. Again, if you're just grateful or thankful for having someone in your life, this is going to be the right collection for you. Yes, of course, it's got those lovely autumnal features in them, but I just think there's just something in this collection for everybody, and they're absolutely beautiful. I really love this. I don't think I've ever... I mean, I love nature's gardens anyway, but I just think this one is absolutely stunning. Now, my next demo, I'm going to be featuring this because I fell in love with this sample. It's clean and simple, but it was so much fun to recreate as well. So thanks to our lovely Nicole for the inspiration, but I am going to be using the floral leaf. Again, this is a 3D embossing folder. This time, the size of this one, if I remember rightly, is 5.5 by 5.5. So it's a perfect one for all your 6x6 cards. Again, you can see the thickness. It is, of course, a 3D, so it's more depth. And when you saw the last one in the last hour, wait till you see this one, because this is equally as... Oh, it's insane, the depth and dimension that you get from this. Hence why I honestly say this with chest, as the youngsters say.
With what?
With chest.
With chest?
Yeah, that's... I was thinking about all the things
Not
that
heard
youngsters...
that one.
Yeah, stand with chest, or I say it with chest. It's just stunning, and it's got so much depth and dimension. It's absolutely fabulous, and why I love embossing folders, especially this one. So for the 3D embossing folder, again, like I said to you in that first hour, the normal combination would be your magnetic shim and your plastic shim. If that's too much for your machine, take out the magnetic shim and just run it through with the cutting plate and the plastic shim. But you'll know with your own machine what your 3D... And of course, it doesn't have to be a Gemini. If you haven't got a Gemini, that's absolutely fine. They'll run through all your others.
Oh, you see it straight away.
I mean,
come on.
Just look at that. It's like literally bouncing off the page. It's absolutely fabulous. Now, I will trim this down afterwards, but I thought what we will do is use some of our tricolour aquas, because it's just lent to be coloured in, literally. So I'm going to start with, I'll start with this off, and I'm going to use that. I'm using the Fresh Verdant in this, and I'm going to scribble some of the greens, different shades of greens. Almost virgin on yellow, that one, isn't it?
Isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, and then that darker green. Got myself a little pot of water. It is a bit discoloured, but please excuse me, I were demonstrating earlier, and I have been using that. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to come in and add a little bit of water onto there and just lay down a little bit of the colour. Now, I love aqua markers. I think they're very forgiving.
Yeah.
I think you can achieve some really lovely effects as well. And again, you can blend the two colours together. It's just a really lovely, easy way of laying down some colour. Just love them. I know you would enjoy doing this, Ben.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder who's got the craft along with this.
We will find out for you.
Yeah.
We are going to find out. One moment, please. Please hold the line.
Please hold the line, caller.
I reckon it is the fish. That's what I'm going to go for.
Do you reckon it's the fish?
That's what I'm going for, yeah. It's not. Oh. Can't see it yet. I thought Nicola's going to go, it's not her, but she's just said, it's not on the calendar.
Bless her. She said, I'm having such a bad day. You're not, Nicola. Gremlins in the system.
Nicola's
they love to
been
test
working
us.
very hard behind the scenes, trying to get everything sorted.
She's been a little bit quieter because she's had that much... Bless her little heart. I wouldn't want to sit in that chair for love nor money.
No, when it goes wrong... She might not be sat in it later on for Friday Night Live. Might be flying solo. I was right.
It is the fish.
It's the fish. On the 25th of September, 5 till 6.
Lovely. I can't wait to see Deb's take and what she's going to recreate as well, because there's so much joyousness in this collection. I think it's going to be a difficult one to choose what to use on your project. Now, you're going to have to keep me in time here, Jamie, as well, because I do get a little bit lost when I'm colouring. Yes, But you've got, because it's such a 3D enfolder...
You keep going, because I'm enjoying this.
Oh, bless you. You've got your outline to be able to follow this really nice and easy, so you're not having to worry too much. So I'm going around the edge. Now, I haven't cut it down to size yet, so I've got a little bit where it stops. So that means I can be a bit messy there, so I don't have to worry too much. And I always recommend you cut down afterwards. I think it's better to cut down afterwards.
Yeah. We can say hi to Marnie whilst we're watching you. She says, everything about this collection makes me happy. It's so beautiful. That's the thing, isn't it? It's happiness. It's about being thankful. It's about feeling blessed. So if you're getting that feeling that the team have done a good job here. And Kim Rice says, I am watching 2 female cardinals and a male cardinal in my tree out of the bedroom window whilst Debbie was making the Robin card. I guess they just wanted to watch CTV too. Probably did. Probably did. We're big in the world of feathered friends too. Apparently. This is really pretty though. I love the fact that that's one pen, isn't it really, that you've got all those colours
Yeah,
from?
just
Works
one,
absolutely
yeah.
brilliantly.
And again, you can add a little bit more if you want to add a little bit more, or mix your colours. That's why I love working with aqua markers. They're very forgiving. So I'm just going to, because when I were prepping earlier, I didn't have the lights on because we've got really quite, I don't think, unless you're here, you understand just. Now, again, don't worry about this because this is the edge, so I'm not worrying too much that I've gone over there. What I'm trying to do is get me outline going around there, but I didn't have as much light, so it was a bit easier to see. It's a bit difficult with this because these kinds of lights you don't have at home. I'd be a bit worried if you did, but literally. So I'm just taking my time with this little bit because it's a bit more difficult to see in this bright light, which I know sounds bizarre. Because you're probably thinking, what? Wouldn't it be easier? You'd think so, wouldn't you? Well, you'd think so. But let me just carry on. Just going round here.
You're going to have to finish it now.
Of course we will. So I'm going to come round. Again, I'm not going to worry too much if I've gone over there. But you've got that 3D line to be able to guide you, so to speak. So I'm going to try and blend some of that together, get a little bit of that yellow in there as well. Don't be afraid with aqua markers. They're absolutely wonderful to work with.
Yeah.
As you've probably seen with our Sheena, our Debs, our Craig, Lily.
Like you say, it's very more sort of like a forgiving way to colour, isn't it?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Like that.
So let me just scribble a little bit more of the...
Are you more an aqua-y person than an alcohol-y person?
I do.
Yeah.
I mean, I love a bit of alcohol, but colouring. But yeah, no, I do love aqua pencils and aqua pens.
Yeah.
I just find it really nice, and I love. I think you can get away with more imperfections. Does that make sense?
And is that the way you like how you're colouring with them now? Is that the way you normally do it, or do you ever take the pens to the cardstock and then draw the colour out
You
that
can
way?
do, but when you want to get like a bit of a blend
Yeah.
going off with, like, there's three different colours in here.
Yeah.
I tend to just
Do what you're doing.
take it onto the mat and then bring it into the card.
Yeah.
I'm going to just take it over now, so I'm just going to just wipe up that for a second, and I'll come back to maybe some more in a minute, but I'm going to use some different colours. Just want to make sure that's dry. Please do make sure you have got a dry surface that you're putting it onto. If you put it into a wet puddle, what will happen is you'll take the colour off the tape. So just make sure that when you're using these that you don't dip it into water, you pop it onto there. You can take it onto your cardstock and then drag it out, but I prefer that method because especially when you're mixing different colours there. So again, we're going to have a little bit of orange, well, red-ish orange, sunset it's called. A little bit of red.
Red. Red Robin.
And a little bit of the golden. And I'm going to come in now, and again, you could use a bigger brush if you wanted, but I'm keeping with my little brush, and I'm just going to add a little bit of Because the lovely thing about autumn leaves is that you get like lots of gorgeous colours in them, don't you?
Yeah, you do.
And that's what I love. I know it's one of Craig's favourite seasons.
Me too.
Yeah,
I love autumn.
When you start to see the leaves turn different colours, it is lovely, isn't it? So again, I'm just going to blend into the two.
UK viewers, I can now see the Showstopper on the website.
Woohoo!
Yes!
Woohoo!
Yes! 78 minutes into the show, it's finally there. Thank you to the team for making that possible. So you don't need to, he said a rude word then, you don't need to mess about typing in the code. You can just simply go to the Shop the Show and you can see the Showstopper right there. No bonus buy bundle yet, but the Showstopper's there, so that's good news. So shop, shop, shop away.
Now I've got a brush that's got a bit of a feathered, can you see where it's come off? So it's caught there, but I'm not going to worry because you can rectify that. And that's the lovely thing with these pens. You can rectify mistakes. But I've got a bit of I'm going to call it a feathered, where it's kind of broke away. It's just how I store my brushes sometimes. But again.
Hi to Marnie, who says, Debbie, my sister is going to be late for work because she is sitting here mesmerised watching you.
Oh, bless her.
Yeah.
Oh, don't be late for work. Get into trouble.
Don't blame Debbie.
You can always come back and watch it.
Don't blame me. I'm not
Who's
colouring.
blaming Ben? Who's blaming Ben?
Well, because she's going to blame you for being late for work, you see, and then they're saying blame Ben. I was like, don't blame me. I'm not colouring. I'm not. You're not sitting here watching me, are you not? Pat says, my daughter has a lot of cardinals by her house too, and the cardinals remind her of my husband, her dad. And for me, I was told it's the yellow butterfly. It is one reason I'm hoping to buy this collection. Well, Pat, I hope you do indulge, whether you go for the full set or you pick and choose. Everything is there available for you. Kendall's joined us from Minnesota, and Jama says, I love watching the colouring. It's so relaxing. Yeah.
It is, yeah. I mean, I've literally just put a few colours down there. I added more onto mine, but again, I just want to oh, I should have used that ink, shouldn't I? Debbie, you dafty. I'm just going to come, in fact, no, before I do, let me just bring in another colour. Just for a little bit of a background.
Yeah.
Onto there. And then go around the outside. Let me just get rid of all that colour that was on there. So mix the two and then just come in around the outside.
Oh, okay.
And again, this is what I love about these pens. They make it so easy. You just literally lay down the colour.
Yeah.
Sorry, I stopped talking when I'm colouring. I do apologise.
No, it's fine. We can just... It's sometimes nice to have a little bit of silence, I think. As the Tremolos once said, silence is golden. We can just sort of... We can just kind of sit back, relax, and just watch you in your element.
I am in my
Weaving your
element.
magic. Spreading the colour.
Now, don't forget this bit's getting chopped off because I've already done one where I've chopped mine down. But if you want to make life easy for yourself, and again, I'm just putting a little bit of background onto there. Now, at the minute, you're probably thinking, oh, it's all kind of got a little bit lost, but it'll make sense in a second when I come back in with the colour. But I'm just going to dry this little bit of stage off. We'll do a little bit of a trim. I just want to dry that off. Let me get rid of that. Oops. Just when you see a little bit of a white bit, I'll get rid of you.
Julie says, my son plays American football and his team is called the Cardinals.
Called the what, sorry?
The Cardinals.
The Cardinals?
Yeah. And Rosalind says, I spent most of the day colouring from the CC calendar yesterday with the alcohol markers. That is a bit of a throwback. When was that? A couple of years back? Yeah,
Was that when? Sorry, the calendar?
The calendar that we did. Remember, the colouring calendar with the massive pages.
Oh my goodness,
that you
how
could
long
pull
ago
out.
is that?
It must be 2 years. Maybe 3.
Easily. Easily. Now I'm going to come back in with a bit of the, where's it gone, my red, you there. Because I just want to give a little bit of an outline. Bearing in mind I've got another demo, so just keep me in check, you know what I'm like.
How long is your next demo going to take?
Not long.
Okay, well, you've got time. As long as this isn't going to take like half an hour.
No, because this is going to be the main feature of this.
Yeah.
So again, just going to come and add a little bit of definition around the outside.
Comment up as well, because a lot of you chatting about colouring now. Are you watching today, are you more watercolourers or are you more, you know, tending to go for your alcohol markers? Just take a bit of a straw poll today. And you can't say both. If you had to choose one or the other, which would be your colouring preference?
See, that's difficult because I do love both as well, so it is quite hard.
I just said you can't say both.
Well, that's you being mean.
No, I'm just
that's you being mean. We love doing a bit of both.
But if you were getting shipped off to a desert island and they said, right, you can only take one medium with you, what are you taking?
Oh, now.
You can only take one. And we're going in 20 seconds. 19, 18,
no.
17.
Probably alcohol then.
Oh, probably alcohol.
Yeah,
oh, okay.
because would I have any water?
Well, you're on a desert island, you'd have loads of water.
Oh, of course.
It'd be salt water. It'd be salt water though, so it'd give you some cool effects, wouldn't it? You see?
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. Nick Connie says using watercolours allows the lines to be filled in more, and I love the colour choices from Debbie.
Yeah.
And Rosalind says, Ben, the calendar was from 2022.
Wow,
so
that is a throwback. That is a throwback. Now I'm just splattering a bit of the two colours over the top. I know you're probably thinking, you've just done all that, what have you done that for?
I know.
And then I'm just going to grab some clean water because my water's a bit filthy. Although I'm saying that, I think this might be Sheena's pot.
It's Sheena's pot, yeah.
I'm hoping to goodness it's clean. It might be cleaner than mine.
I'm getting colour your world vibes from this.
It's bright, isn't it?
Yeah, and
very
happy.
I mean, it is lovely. What you could do is you could run your embossing fold, you could do your background part, and then what you could do is you could cut around it and add it on like as a little bit of a topper. Give it a bit of an extra 3D feel.
3D?
3D or feel?
60?
What?
I don't know. I'm being stupid.
You stupid, don't be daft. I mean...
Who'd have thunk it, eh?
So I'm just going to splash some more down because I want to create a nice little bit of a faux bleaching over the top. Pop that down and that'll soak quite a bit up and you'll get some really lovely effects. And again, I'm going to let that dry. Yeah. And I'm just going to bring in the one that I did earlier because I've outlined it.
Ooh,
so I took my outline over the top and just gone around to make that stand out that little bit extra. And I do like the addition of adding like some splatters of red and greens on there as well as the white, just to give it a real nice bit of definition. Also, do you know what you could do? Put your gilding waxes over the top, which I think would look absolutely beautiful as well.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to put that one to dry because that's still a bit wet. So let's just move that out of the way. I'll put Sheena's pot back in a second as well. But yeah, just have a bit of fun with it. Have a play with them. And all I've done here is I've actually popped a 6x6. In fact, if I remember rightly, 6.5 by 6.5. Sorry, 6.5 by 6.5. And I've just done some mats and layers with the linen cardstock. Again, I extracted the centres and then a bit of black because I just thought the black would make that pop just that little bit more. So I'm going to pop my tape pen onto the other side.
Rebecca took 3 aqua markers on holiday and used ice cubes for water.
Wow, I love that.
That is great.
That is, I love that.
Karen says, I've never tried watercolours. I just use alcohol pens, which I do like.
You could do this with alcohol pens.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. You could get your alcohol pens on there. And then I thought about having thankful on this one. And I've gone with thankful for having you in my life, Ben.
Oh,
so,
you.
Well, I am thankful to have you in my life.
Me, you too.
In the, how many years? 5?
Just over 5 years now.
Yeah.
5 years.
I can't believe it's your 4th year anniversary on Monday.
Neither can I.
It's flown by, hasn't it, that?
It's gone quite quickly,
by.
yeah. 4 blooming years. 3 years I've lived up here. That was August the 27th.
Wow.
Yeah. I'm like just like a local now.
You what, love?
I'm just like a local now.
Well, you are when you start with your accents.
I know. What does that say? Oh, thankful.
Thankful for having you in my life. And again, just have a little play. I've got ink everywhere. I thought I cleaned it all up. I can see it on my arms and everywhere. But just have a little play, because it really is a beautiful embossing folder and very quick to achieve that. Because you saw me do that with that one. The only thing I need to finish with that is add the extra around the outline. But that'll save for another demo.
Was that on watercolour card as well,
Watercolour
Chantel?
cardstock, yes, to get the best results. Because if you use things like white card, because it's not made for you could use it, but you probably get little bits of bubbles coming off it because it's not quite the right cardstock for it. Because I've used quite a lot of aqua marker on there and quite a lot of water, the best advice I can give you is to use a premium watercolour cardstock, which is what we do here at Crafters Companion.
Nick Connie says, if I didn't see the card start off from a blank card, I wouldn't think that this was an already made card. Watching the blank card turn into this is so cathartic. That's a good word.
That's a good word.
Rosalind says alcohol she goes for. Chantel goes for watercolour. Christine says, oh, Debbie, I love what you've done with that leaf.
Thank you.
And hi to Kathy Myers, who says, hello, Debbie, and Lord Ben and CC team from Missouri. Hello, Missouri. Hello also to Eleanor, who says that looks so pretty. I love both watercolour and alcohol pens, says Erica Johnson. Watercolour is easier, though.
Yes.
We've got a few more comments and questions coming through, which we will tackle in a mo, because I feel now is the time that you guys need to be checking out. Thankfully, everything is just about working as it should. If you've got any probs, holler and let me know, but get to the checkout and we will meet you back here in about 4 minutes for the final demo.
Come in, check my emails, then lay the shows out in the studio, set pack shots up. Then I will get new polls, pick shows, solve any problems that need solving. We deal with other teams where we receive marketing suites, we receive boards. We pick samples to send to Hobby Maker. We pick samples to send to QVC. We will take the previous shows out of the studios, set the new shows up. We do floor manage occasionally, not all the time, making sure that the craft expert presenters have everything at hand that they need. Anything that they haven't got during shows, we will run about and get the products for them. Think on a morning when it's really quiet, I can get more done when there's nobody else in the building. Night owl. Morning. Coffee on a morning, tea the rest of the day. Savoury. Normally lunchtime. Craft along. Mobile phone. Christina's chicken wrap. Barry White. You're my first, my last, my everything. Go home and make the tea.
Tea first, and then from there it'll be meetings, and there could be commercial meetings, there could be creative meetings, I could be supporting one of my team. I also manage a large team, so it could be one-to-ones with those. Every day is different, but always a predominant focus on the products, how they're working, the new products that we're bringing out, a lot of research and development. When we get to see the finished article, way before anybody at home gets to see it, it arrives and we get to unpack it and experience it and try it, that gives us all a massive buzz. I can't be getting out of bed too early, and I like to get to bed. 9 o'clock's the new 10 p.m. Tea all day long, black, no sugar, thank you. tend to miss breakfast, which isn't great. And if I have something when I come in the office, then that's going to be yogurt and fruit. My face, all of the makeup that makes this. Nobody's seeing this without that on. Probably a baked potato or a salad or something egg-based. Oh, craft along a masterclass. I'm going to say masterclass, and that's because I love to educate. One song that would be the theme tune to my life, it would be Billy Ocean, Red Light Spells Danger. Pour a gin and tonic. First thing I do. Get in the house, gin and tonic, decompress the day, and then plan what I'm going to do that night.
Welcome back, Christine Mahoney. Welcome back, everybody. Let me start that again. Welcome back, everybody. Christine Mahoney says, buying today, welcome back, Christine, obviously, as well. Buying today's Showstopper plus the bonus and 8 extra paper pads, plus yesterday's Showstopper and bonus. Christine, fantastic shopping. And great shopping on this with the bonus paper pads. And nice that you bought yesterday's Showstopper as well, because that, I loved yesterday. That set that we had was fantastic. It was so popular. Lynn says, I wouldn't take either on the pens front because I'm rubbish at both. No, I will not accept that, Lynn. I will not accept that. Don't say you're rubbish. I'm sure you're marvellous. And the more you watch, the more you tune in the shows, the more you'll learn, the better you'll get. But you are definitely not rubbish. You said it would have to be Aldi's salt and vinegar peanuts. Oh, that's what you're going to take instead of the pens. Lynn, by the way, I got your question. I don't quite understand the question. So could you send it in again and just sort of rephrase? Because I don't really understand what you mean. But ask again. And if I'm a bearer of very few brains. So if you could just ask the question again, what particular set you're using from that through the window. And I'll try and figure it out and ask Debbie. Christine says, the papers are gorgeous. I only say gorgeous about a few things. Debbie and paper pads, lol. Pat says, beautiful card. I'm keeping this show to look back for the inspiration. Thank you, Debbie. Yes, if you're ever buying with us and you're new, make sure you bookmark the day that we did this show on Facebook, or if you're on YouTube, you can subscribe to Crafters TV, of course, make your own playlists so you can come back to these at a later date. Craft Along, 25th of September at 5, midday Eastern. Laurie says, I'll be hitting the add to cart button a few times as well. Just got my email and my last order is shipped. Yes. And Wendy Graham says, I love my aqua pens. Thanks, everybody. I tell you what, shall we get in one final demo, and at the end of the show, we'll have a final flick and have a look at some finished samples. But I'm keen to see what else Debbie can rustle up over the other side of the studio, because yes, a great collection, but the demos have been on point so far today, Debbie. We've loved them.
Thank you very much. Thank you. I seem to have placed one of my dies, though.
Which one? Let me come. You've not got it on the floor, have you?
No, I didn't think I had. It's my leaf one, unless I've not looked at it properly. I thought I had it in my hand.
The big leaf?
Do you know the leaves?
Yeah.
I had them in my hand a minute ago and I don't know what I've done with them.
Do you need...
I get worse, me, with
the
age.
foliage ones?
Yes, the foliage ones. Have I had them? Have I got them out there? No. Oh.
There. You didn't get them out, did you?
I thought I had it in my hand, then I realised it was my little birdie I had in my hand. Oh, the little cardinal. You smell amazing, mister.
Thanks.
What have you got on?
So, it's Sauvage.
Sauvage?
But it's not the real Sauvage.
Oh, is it a fake one?
Yeah.
Oh, well, it smells delicious.
I think it's called Cabbage. I can't really talk about it, but I found this website is amazing, and you type in the scent that you like, and then they send you the one which it smells like for like 1/10 of the cost.
Wow.
Yeah. So I can now smell like Jake and also save hundreds of pounds.
Jake, you do.
Yeah. I bought Mrs. M.
Yes.
Sorry. So for her birthday recently, she loves like Chanel No. 5. Oh. And I ain't buying that. Right?
No, I love Mademoiselle.
This website is called the fake version 4+1. Pour a bottle of 4+1. Going. So where's the real thing? I ain't buying that. She still smells as great, and I've saved a lot of money.
There you go.
Anyway.
Ever the penny pincher, Mr. Moseby.
That's why she married me.
Oh dear. Look after the pennies and the pounds will look after themselves.
Thank
Is that
you.
the right way
That's
around?
it, yeah.
Have I said that the right way
Yeah.
around? I always get confused with that one.
Just very quickly, sorry, just talking shop again. The Showstopper and the bonus buy are now, for our UK viewers, on the shop, the show, shop the day. So you don't need to type in any codes anymore. UK viewers, off you jolly well and get those deals. It is all there. Apologies for the tardiness, but everything's there. Sorry, Debbie.
It's all right. I was just running the leaves through the die cutting machine. Now, I have done, as you know, and if everybody does know me very well, I never just stop at one of each. I have done quite a few of these. So I'm just going to show you, though, because, again, aqua markers, just going to be perfect to colour in with. But, of course, you can use your alcohol... oh, my days, I can say it the right way around. Alcohol markers as well. Debbie's trying to get this out. Just get your poker tool out, Debbie. Just get your poker tool out. But I wanted to add a bit of sparkle to this one. So I'm using my clear overlay pen as a brush. So I'm just going to put these back onto here just for a second, very quickly. But these are fabulous. Do you know, again, this set I think is going to see you. And you said that there was a creator card die released last week. I think these work beautifully as well with it.
Yeah, there was the Halloween creator card dies, and then there was the fall creator card dies. Shape card bases. That's the one.
There you go.
There was a leaf shape and a cornucopia shape. So I think these would work. Well, I don't think I know. These would work really well with that collection too.
Absolutely amazing.
An hour later, we finally worked out what it was. Shape card bases. No, that wasn't a dig at you, Nicola. Nicola was very busy in the gallery, sorting out the website and all sorts. She's got steam coming out of her ears.
Is it sorted now?
It is all sorted. Everything is working as it
Yay.
should be. Give your browser a little refresh if you're still struggling to see it, and it should now pop up for you on Shop the Show. Showstopper, bonus buy, everything's there.
Now, I have put some on the mat, but you did ask earlier, Ben, about can you put this directly onto cardstock. So this is watercolour cardstock, and I have got my clear overlay pen as well. So you can take it onto your cardstock, and then you can get your brush. And I think I've got a bit of green on this. Debbie, you didn't clean your brush, you dirty devil.
What do you
at it again. Oh, do you know? But it doesn't matter, because to be fair, it's just to show you that you can move that colour around and you can pick up and add more on if you want to as well. But again, I'm going to come in with a little bit of to create those autumn leaves. And very, very quickly and very simply, that's all I'm going to do with that, with those. And again, let me just say I've got quite a lot here. Bet we're okay for time, aren't we? That's fine. Yeah. So I'm going to come in. Again, if you want to take your pen directly on, take it directly on, give it a little scribble, and then give it that movement. With your water brush, this acts as a water brush because it's got obviously a water soluble with that lovely fine glitter in. But of course, you can come in and just add, and again, create that lovely autumn leaf just by mixing those colours together.
Kendall, I will show everything at the end of this demo. You were asking about the pieces that weren't in the HSN collection. I will do that for you right at the end of this demo, so don't fear about that. Anne says, you have to shave Ben. I'm thinking fauvage. Yes, very good. Faux, fake. Sue says you could use the Woodland collection with this collection. You could.
Yeah.
The one that we had from a few years ago.
Oh, yeah. Have you still got some of that?
Because, yes, there was Woodland and the Autumn Blessings, wasn't there? So
yes. Yeah, you could have a little play with what you've got in your crafty stash. Obviously, for our newer customers, our newer base, our new family.
Our new family.
Our new family, yeah. You probably wouldn't know what we're talking about, but don't worry, because you've got a great collection here.
You've got everything you need here.
Everything you need,
But if you've got the other collections at home, then obviously you can mix those in. Christine says, I am very thankful and blessed for Crafters TV and definitely Ben and Debbie.
Oh, she's so sweet.
Well, we're thankful and blessed for you and all you guys watching as well.
And I hope everything's going well for you, Christine, as well.
Oh, Lynn, are you right to answer a question whilst you're colouring?
I can do, yeah.
So she's trying to... so the question is, she says, I can't bleach the colour out of the ghosts, Strong colour remains as if it's clinging to the fibres of the card. Doesn't matter how much water I'm putting on it, it isn't lifting. What am I doing wrong? So do you know when Sheena's done like a watercolour background and then she gets she gets water in and gets tissue paper and dabs.
Before bleaching?
Yeah, faux bleaching.
Well, you take colour out, yeah?
So what's Lynn doing, do you think? Maybe
Is she using a watercolour cardstock?
Yeah, that's the first
That's the main thing. Because if you're using, like I said, our white card, it used to be called stamping card, then it moved to multi-purpose, now it's called white card. Now it's what card? Now it's just called card, yeah. I just get so confused. It's a little bit more... So, if you were using something like an aquamark and you wanted to take colour out of it, or any water-based medium, you need to get the optimum results, you need to use watercolour cardstock. Yeah. So if you're not using watercolour cardstock, try your watercolour cardstock and see if that makes that difference. I'm hoping that that's what perhaps you're not using, as to why that's not then working. Just let us know if you are using or not using watercolour cardstock. Is
there ever a case, just investigating further, that you've laid down too much colour in the first place and that's why you can't draw it out?
Some stronger colours take a little bit take a little bit more to lift.
So go in again then?
Yes.
Keep going in?
Yeah, because and the time that you leave the water in can also make a difference. So although Sheena makes it look like, because she's an expert, and I learn from Sheena every single time, what I would say is that you need to let that water soak in into that colour so that the colour can then be lifted back out. So yeah, maybe try that.
Try those three things, Lynn. Let us know how you get on.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, these aren't dry, but I'm going to speed that process up a little bit because I did say to you,
hey,
this was me this morning. I just made a few because you never know when you might need some already made up.
Pile of leaves there.
A pile of leaves, yeah, and I've gone with the autumn colours. Yes. So in my head, and I know there's browns and things like that, but in my head, these are the colours that just scream a bit of autumn to me because you're coming out of summer, moving into autumn. It's not quite winter, so I've used a bit of orange, yellows and greens there. And I'm just going to do a little bit of shaping with them, and I ain't got my little bone folder. I don't know where it's gone. It's disappeared. Oh, no.
The little one?
It's my teeny weeny one, but...
I thought you always use the big one.
I do use the big one, but these are smaller leaves, so I probably would have used...
No.
Yeah, it's a little curved one.
Yeah, I know the one you mean.
Don't matter. It'll be fine.
Dear.
I sometimes use my poker tool if I'm at home.
Oh, no.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't worry. There's no worries.
No.
Excuse me if you can hear my belly rumbling. Oh, my goodness.
Getting that time, isn't it?
It's the soup. I've gone for that lovely mushroom soup I was tempted yesterday.
How weird, you're having mushroom soup on a day we've been doing mushrooms.
Oh, I never even thought of it like that, yeah. Well, isn't that weird?
So you got a bit of crusty bread with it?
No, I'm being good. I told you, I'm on an elf kick and I'm sticking to it.
Just the soup?
Just the soup. It sounds delicious.
No little cheese cubes in it or anything? I love melted cheese in soup.
Oh, no, I've got to be good. I've got to be good. No, the problem with me and cheese is it doesn't stop at a cube.
Same with me.
It's like the whole blinking thing of it. So I'm like, no, Debbie, stay away from the cheese.
I make a cheese sandwich, I cut off loads of slices to put in my sandwich and then I just cut another bit off. Then Molly will come round and I'll be like, oh, Molly needs a bit, and cut another bit off. Terrible.
Now, I've got myself a card. Now, I believe this is 7x7. Yes, it is, Debbie. So, a 7x7 card black. Actually, this wasn't one I made. Oops. We have card blanks and envelopes on the website. So, these are 7x7 in the white. So, definitely, sometimes it's just nice to have them to hand. But I have done a little bit of matting and layering, and I've used the plaid side of it. So, rather than the patterned, because... And again, whenever I come down, you can see I've done a little bit of gutting in there as well. I know it don't look like I have, but I have, just to go down, because I wanted to not waste with this linen cardstock, so I've just cut a little slither out again. But I've gone with the black, a bit of that brown, because it matched this colour, a black again, and then the pattern. So that's going to just sit onto there. Again, just with terms of mats and layers, just 1/4 inch, apart from that centre one, but there's a reason for that, which will become apparent in a second.
Okay.
So, let's just get that in line. There we go. Pop that down. I took a piece of that cardstock and I used one of my nesting dies to create a circular piece, but I've actually put some foam pads onto the back of it. So it's from the same sheet, but it's got this beautiful pattern to it. And the reason that I cut that down slightly smaller is so that I didn't have, so literally it looks like I've done a 1/4 inch all the way around, but just to frame it. But I wanted that lovely plaid coming through the middle part of it. So I'm just going to take off my foam pads. And then we'll do a little bit of, oops, get those off, Debbie. That might help. There we go. Now, I'm just going to put, now you probably think I'm a bit daft here, but I just want a bit of wriggle time. Because
oh no, that's the way to do it, isn't it?
I've got, well, I have to, because I can't, if they go down and I try and lift it, because it's paper, it'll definitely rip. And I don't want that to happen. So I just want that little bit of wriggle time to get that into place so that I can frame that perfectly and I don't end up with a wonky frame. So now that's on, I can just pop that into place. Giving it a little bit of a double gluing effect as well. But I just wanted a bit of a lift to create a little bit of a natural shadow, because I have got myself one of the sentiments, no matter what the season, I am here for you. I think that's quite nice.
Yeah.
And I'm going to put some of the leaves around here. However, I do love the cardinal. I think he's super cute. So again, stamp him down, use the die cut, because there is a die cut piece in there. And again, all you're going to do is take your colouring mediums and have a little colour. Now, I can't colour him all in because we are a bit time limited now, but do a little bit of colour. I'm using alcohol colour this time, and I'm going to come in, leave a few natural, what we call natural highlights there.
What is the football team in, it's Arizona Cardinals, isn't it? The football team in the US.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm sure it is. American football. Someone will tell me if I'm wrong. I'm a Chiefs man.
You're a cheese man?
Chiefs.
Oh,
I am a cheese man, but also a Chiefs man. Yeah. Thanks to, it is the Arizona Cardinals, yeah. I'm a Chiefs fan in the UK and a Chiefs fan in the US as well, thanks to Terry, who's made me an honorary Chiefs fan. Go Chiefs.
It sounds familiar because I've got one of me, because I've got, it sounds like you're saying cheese.
I love cheese as well. Go cheese.
Love cheese.
A little bit of cheese.
It's one of those things that I just simply couldn't live without.
Me too.
No matter whether I'm dieting or not, it's got to be a part of my diet.
Yeah. Yeah. I could give up like crisps and chocolate and sweets, but cheese I'd find very, very hard to give up. Well done, Julie Barlow, by the way, and thanks for your patience again, everybody. Julie just says, yippee, all ordered. Thanks, everyone. If you have just come back when you couldn't order earlier on, everything is now where it should be, both in the UK and the US on the website. So get shopping. If you just wait until the end of the show, we've plenty of stock currently, so don't fear about that. But yes, thanks for your patience. Laurie says, I wish this show was 3 hours. I love the collection. Well, do you know what? We've got craft alongs coming Friday Night Live tonight, so who knows? You might see some more on FNL later on. You're all coming back for that, right? It's mine and Debbie's first Friday Night Live together.
It is.
So it's going to be a lot of fun.
Do you have a clue what the game is?
No clue.
Does producer Nick not tell you?
Do you know what I predict tonight, and you'll have to tune in for this, as I said earlier on, I'm not bragging, I'm just stating a fact. I haven't lost a game yet whilst I've been on the show. I will lose tonight, because I've never won a game against Debbie when we used to do it on Play Your Crafts Right. You beat me every time.
Did I?
Yep.
Well, I didn't know that.
Yep. Because you'd always go, oh, I'm not going to be very good at this game. Oh, I'll be rubbish at this. And then every time you became an expert in whatever the thing was. Oh, I know your game. I'm not listening to that tonight. Whatever the game is, you'll go, oh, I'll be rubbish at this. And I ain't listening to you. I'm not being drawn in by your mind games. No. I'm going 110% at you tonight.
When you finish colouring in, and just take a bit of time with it, and then, because I've just added some more depth and dimension to that, and he's going to sit there. I think I'm going to have, I think I'm going to pop him perched. Yeah, let's just pop him perched on there. Let me take my foam pads off at back. So let's get, come on. You know you want to. Let's pop you down there. I think I might just have, yeah, I think I'll have that flat. So I'm going to pop a little bit of tape just under there. And then I'm going to add now, so I think I'm going to use my 3D Collage glue for this so I can position and manoeuvre them around and add these on. But let's go in, again, let this dry if you are using 3D Collage glue. But I'm just going to come in and start placing these around. Oh, I hope everyone's enjoyed the show because I've absolutely had time in my life with this collection.
It's been fantastic. It's been a great show. There's loads of positive comments coming through. Gorgeous collection. Love it, says Mary Pat. Pat says, I love all of the paper colours in the set. And Elaine Cirillo, hello Elaine, says, I was just looking at the Autumn Blessing so I can decide what I need in this collection, but I love this collection. It's been beautifully done. The colour palette is gorgeous. The papers are stunning. You know, the complementary linen cardstock's amazing. I love the fact that we've put in little charms and ribbon with this too.
Yeah.
And it's really nice this time too, that if you've gone for the Showstopper and got the bonus buy, you get all the embellishments in the bonus buy as well, which we don't normally do. We normally have a paper bonus buy and then an embellishments bonus buy, but we've piled it all together this time. So you'll get 2 lots of the 12 by 12, 2 lots of the 6 by 6, 2 lots of the linen, 2 lots of the ribbon, 2 lots of the charms and 2 lots of the twine. So you're good to go. And if you're Christine buying 8 extra paper pads, boy, you're sorted for the next few falls, I think, aren't you, really?
Absolutely, absolutely.
This is really, really pretty.
And I never know when to step away from adding more to it, but I think I'm just maybe a couple more.
Leave it alone.
Did you say leave it alone?
Leave it alone.
Oh, dear, no, Jamie gets worse, doesn't he? There we go. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to save those for another project.
Nice.
But yeah, there you go. So let's lift that up. Obviously, this is still wet, so I'm going to let those dry again. But again, just the whole collection is just absolutely stunning. From the embossing folders, the papers, all of the elements in there, I just think really work really superbly well. And I'm absolutely thrilled that I got to launch this today because, let me bring the others back in. I think I've shown you over the last couple of hours. Let me just go and grab the other two.
Yeah.
I think I've shown you a little bit of a insight to the kind of things that you can be creating
Lots
as
of
well.
different ways to use them you've shown us as well.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the show just as much as I have, and I know Ben as well. He always enjoys the shows. But yeah, this is definitely one to have, because it is for all those people in your life that you want to say you're thankful for and blessed to have in your life as well. And there's lots of lovely elements in there that I think are absolutely gorgeous. And I know Ben's a way to show you absolutely everything that you're going to get in that collection again. Don't forget, though, that craft along with our Debs. Can't wait to see Deb's take on it. And Craig, oh my God, this is right up Craig Street. So I know for a fact he'll be dying to get on here and show you his take on it as well. But yeah, absolutely stunning collection.
It has been a marvellous show. I enjoy all of our shows together.
Thank you.
Very quickly, HSNers, this is what you haven't got. The robin, the ribbon, robin and the ribbon. This one, the hello die, and also your 6x6 pad. So if you're on HSN, you bought everything else, those are the items that you don't have. I'm going to have to go really quickly here. I won't be able to pick and flick, but just to show you, the Showstopper consists of, really quick flick, the 12x12 pad, right, you're getting that, 12x12, quickest flick ever. You're also going to get the 6x6, also, it was almost pointless, you're also going to get your linen cardstock too, and on top of that, charms, 10 of, the ribbon, wherever that's gone, and then also the twine. You get that in the Showstopper, but all of that makes up the bonus buy bundle, which you can add into your basket when you buy the Showstopper, and you'll get it for half price. And then here are all of the other components within the set. So, cardinal, robin, You get this lovely stamp and die set with your hello and then all the other stamps to make up your sentiments. Thankful, again, stamp and dies with all the other stamps to make up your sentiments. More sentiments here with that beautiful sort of autumn theme. You've got your beautiful woven wreath with the branches, this embossing folder with the stitched tartan, 3D embossing folder with the gorgeous wood bark. You've got this one here, which I know if you're not going for the collection, you'll be buying as an individual, so you can recreate Debbie's project, A Fallen Leaf. You've got your stamps there with all of your harvest vegetables in. You've got your dies with the forest mushrooms. You've got this die set here, which Debbie just used, which is called the forest floor. And you've got your silver birch die too to give you that beautiful aperture. It's £88 or 120 bucks. It's double points, and your bonus buy, of course, you can pop into your basket and get for half price. That was a show. We are thankful and blessed that you joined us for it. Thankful and blessed that Debbie was here and that she was amazing with all of those demos. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you for your patience as well in the UK. Everything is there now, so shop away to your heart's content. Don't forget 60% off selected paper pads on the website and double points on everything up until the 1st of September. We will be back live at 5 for Friday Night Live. Until then, bye for now.